Hello, everybody. I'm your host Nathan Bain with the Ring Panther podcast. Today we got a new host or new guest or whatever you want to call him. He's going to be on the Ring Banter podcast for TNA, WWE, all that fun stuff. That's Gabe. We got Tyler Bain, and we also got Bradley Bain. Today I'm going to open with a little bit of piece of news that I have. It's nothing too crazy, and so according to the Wrestling Observer, Strowman's salary played a major role in the decision to let him go. So that's why he had gotten released. Apparently, he was one that the salary was high. One person told me they felt he was paid more and that they were using him, I guess, in the best way to put it, but salary played a part in his release. Which makes sense. I
What?
mean,
That, I don't know if I'm surprised he got that big of a salary for it all. He was barely on TV.
bro, he
You know?
controlled your narrative. Like, I don't know.
And like, how big of it's like maybe a big salary for
Yeah,
him, but I mean,
yeah. That's
I
just
do
like
think
I
he
don't
was
know.
too
probably
much, I
I
think,
overpaid.
don't
for
think
Braun Strowman. Like
he
Braun
was barely on
Strowman,
TV. That's why I feel like his salary should have been that high. You know,
Braun Strowman wasn't anything that great in my
he was
opinion.
only good.
His salary shouldn't be that high if it was that high.
Yeah.
He was only like mainly good like 2016 to 2018
Yeah,
around that time. So I mean, other than that, they kind of destroyed his character a little bit after that.
I think he would
yeah,
have been so much better if they just played him as a monster heel. That's all they needed to do.
Mm-hmm. He
well,
could have been better than like all the other big guys in
I heard
WWE
his
at the
like
time.
right knee was like paralyzed or something. That's what I heard in a report, and
Mm-hmm.
that's why he can barely like move around now, kind of.
Yeah, then what he did with Bronson Reed was great. I like
Yeah,
that what he did with Bronson Reed.
yeah, that
Yeah.
was
And
good.
that was yeah.
What
Yeah,
did
that
he
was
like
like
tear his groin the first like 5 minutes of that match, or like he he did
I
something
believe
to his
so.
groin?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
yeah.
Holy crap.
Are y'all
I
ready
Oh
mean,
my
for
groin!
back?
I didn't mind the Jacob Fatu feud either.
Yeah, the Jacob Fatu feud wasn't too bad.
They
He
Wasn't
just
just
bad
had
at
got beat
all.
obviously
up.
did it better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Gabe is the only one that has watched AEW and TNA this week. So he's gonna be taking part. He's gonna be taking control of this. He's gonna tell us kind of what happened, and we're gonna make fun of it because there was one segment that he sent me a clip of, and we're gonna have to talk about that. But I think that was the first match on Dynamite, right?
Yes, it was an
What?
all-star. It was
Oh.
a all-star tag team match.
Okay,
Oh
who was in
yes.
it?
That this man right here.
Okay. Okada, the Bucks, and Ricochet
Oh God. Okay.
faced off against Omega, Mark Briscoe, Speedball Mike Bailey, and Knight. Oh, what was his first name? Knight is really good though.
Is he?
He's a great wrestler.
Okay.
Yeah, he's great.
Okay.
Um,
I haven't. Or
yeah, this match was just really weird. There was no storyline. No, you could they based it off of Kenny versus Okada for the millionth time. Fun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, there was the clip I showed Nathan that was absolutely ridiculous. It was a spot fest. It was a spot
they
fest. If I'm
Yeah.
being honest.
they were.
If I know what you're talking about,
Taken turns
the
elbow
elbow
dropping.
drop, the
Yes.
Yes.
elbow drop sequence, yeah. What the fuck was that?
I mean,
That
and
was
the thing is, AEW fans are going to defend that.
yep. Diehard AEW fans are going to defend that, and you know
That's
it.
one thing I do not like about AEW. They have those spot fests,
Hmm.
and I think it's a little too much.
There are some there are some great wrestlers in AEW, but when
Yes. Yep.
they do sequences like that, it's just horseshit. And I'm sorry, it is.
There was another spot where it was like an arm wrenching spot where one of the Bucks turned his back to the ring towards the fans and he would like wrench their arm, like and each
Hmm.
each each of his tag team partners would just give
Oh,
Yeah.
Kenny Omega's arm a wrench it, and then eventually Ricochet's got it. And I was like, this
Yeah.
It took up like 5 minutes of time. They could
Yeah.
have been doing something else.
Yeah,
I'm
he
like,
started
come
doing it
on.
to Ricochet and was like, "Oh, I'm sorry," like didn't know. Yeah.
And
Like,
then
do it a few times. You don't have to do it to every single superstar in the ring.
Yeah.
Like, we get it, okay?
I think another sequence in that match was when all of them were trying to do a brainbuster to what
Oh,
was it? And they kept
oh,
on yelling brainbuster, and then he would reverse it every fucking time.
Can't say.
Every
yes.
time.
Yes, yes, and then they tried to do it to the entire team, and they all just got
Yes.
brain like suplexed or whatever. And I was like, why?
Yeah.
Why?
It was just so fucking stupid. So Ricochet and then fucking Okada, the Young Bucks, they're all trying to do a brainbuster. They yell it out loud, and is it Spikeball or what's his
Yes,
name?
Mike Bailey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mike Bailey. Yeah, Mike Bailey just fucking reverses them each time,
It's-
and it was just so bad.
oh my god. I will admit though, if the horrendous spots, but the match was decent, other than the crazy spots they had.
Hmm.
But again,
Yeah.
there's no reason for the match,
It's
honestly.
just
Yeah.
there. Well, that's like when WWE used to do those random 8-man tags for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just make no sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Who won the match?
Um, Okada and then Bucks, Okada, Ricochet.
Oh, okay. I did see the spot
Um,
where Ricochet was like one of the Bucks like let his hair down and
Yeah.
Ricochet was using it to be
Oh
like his hair. That was not too bad. I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
the crowd keeps calling Ricochet bald and stuff,
Yeah.
but um,
yeah.
speak on a
I
little
love
bit.
it
Do
when
y'all are y'all fans of Ricochet and AEW?
No.
I mean, that
no.
y'all seen?
No. I think he's terrible.
No,
Oh,
no.
Uh,
Also, you just think he's
I
terrible in general.
Yeah. I
no, I'm
liked him
not
in
saying that.
NXT.
I think
After that, no.
NXT
hello.
NXT I think was his best point in WWE.
He can't cut a promo to save his life, in my opinion.
I
I
just
don't
saw.
agree what he. Or go ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
no, I was just I just saw a clip with him having hair, cutting a promo like years ago, and then someone was like, he still can't cut a promo to save it. I was like, dude, that promo was bad too.
Yeah.
No, he. The one thing I will say, him blaming WWE for ruining him is a little bit crazy because AEW has not done a single thing for him except for him losing. I don't even know how many
I
matches.
mean, he is on
Didn't they
TV
throw
every
toilet
week, so I
paper at him?
think I think that I
I
mean they're
mean,
doing something because he's on TV every week.
Yeah.
that is true, but
I mean, how many times did we see Ricochet on TV in the WWE a year?
Like once every 3 weeks.
Yeah,
yeah.
Especially towards
if
the end.
yeah, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
so that's one thing I
But
will
has
say that
Ricochet
AEW
ever won
is doing
a
for him.
Yeah, remember when Ricochet lost to every single member of Retribution during the Vince
title?
McMahon era?
Yeah, for
No, I
sure.
don't. I
Every week on
forgot
Raw?
about that, and I try to keep that like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Gabe, you can go on to the next match,
It was a
next segment.
useless 6-man tag between who's it? Samoa Joe. Who's in them? Shibata.
Hmm.
Oh, the
Who's
Ops or whatever?
yeah, the Ops, yeah. And Powerhouse
The
Hobbs.
Ops
Yeah,
are
that was
good.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It was their trios champions. It was basically a squash match, and that was pretty much nothing.
Yeah, I did see that Samoa Joe cut a promo on Moxley though. After right?
Yes, and they will be fighting for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And then that promo, Samoa Joe is like closing his eye, and you can just see the sweat. I guess the sweat was getting in his eyes or whatever, because
Yeah,
he's just
yeah,
like closing his eyes like they're in the promo. And I'm like, dude, his eyes must be on fire right now or
yeah,
something.
yeah. I was like, I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, I was rough.
And I was reading the comments on that post, the AEW posted, and it seems like to me the fans are kind of turning on Samoa Joe, or they just don't like him,
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I couldn't
which is
really tell you what's
crazy to
going on.
me.
I feel like him being in a group is kind of what's ruining it for me. I feel like he's good just by himself. I think he is. He doesn't need a group.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was ROH TV champion for, I think he's the longest reigning. He was champion for a long time, and he was doing
Yeah.
pretty good.
Hmm.
So, but like I said, that segment was pretty much nothing other than the promo, of course,
Yeah.
which it's intriguing.
Hmm. He's
Um,
always good on the mic, so
yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
I'll
Um,
give him that. He's good on the mic.
yeah.
Tony
He is.
Storm was in the championship. Tony Storm was in the championship eliminator match.
Okay.
Um, that she won pretty easily.
Gotcha. I mean, that makes sense. That's literally the only female star that they have, to me personally, is, and I don't even think she's that good.
A
Yeah,
lot of
I was.
people love her.
Yeah,
It's crazy. 'Cause I was gonna ask you, Gabe. I don't know what your thoughts on the timeless Tony Storm gimmick. I think it sucks. I
okay,
think
I
it's
was just gonna
terrible.
ask that too.
Have y'all heard the
Well,
news that Mariah May might be WWE bound?
Yeah, I did see
Yeah,
that.
Hmm.
she's not bad. I will say, on the timeless Tony Storm thing, I kind of was like, it didn't make any sense to me when they did. Tony Storm came back as not as timeless Tony Storm, came back as Tony Storm, and literally in 2 weeks she's back to timeless Tony
Yeah,
Storm. Made no sense at all.
It was like all a ruse or something.
Yeah, I was like, that shit doesn't make sense. Why come back as Tony Storm then? There
yeah,
was no point of that.
yeah. Her character's like an actress or something, so she's
Yeah,
acting, and then it's.
hmm
I don't like it. Let me
It's
tell you. I mean, people
terrible.
Yeah,
like it,
yeah,
but I don't like it
it
at
is.
all.
Yeah,
yeah.
It
A lot of
is.
AEW marks like it though.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, so right now they just had the Owen Hart tournament.
hmm
Jamie Hayter and Mercedes are in the finals to face at Double or Nothing, and the winner will face Tony Storm at All In.
Gotcha.
Jamie Hayter made it in the finals.
Yes, I'm happy she's back. I like Jamie Hayter. I'm happy she's back at the top
hmm
where she needs to be. Um,
Is Do you know if Thunder Rosa is still with AEW? Because I really liked her.
she has not been on television. She
That's
came back, had a quick
crazy.
stint, and had I don't know if she's still with the company, but she has not been on TV in I don't know how long.
That's
Maybe
wild.
she went to the other company that AEW is fighting right now, CML or whatever. They're having
Oh,
an
Oh,
event with them.
yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
that's wild.
Yeah, because yeah, she was injured and she kind of came back and she was. I don't know if she was in a title match or had a title match, and then again she just disappeared again.
Mm.
So
I think she should go to WWE. Honestly,
Thunder Rosa.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
she'll
she
be
would
good
be
there.
another good NXT star. Because I mean,
Yeah, I
they
think the
NXT
NXT
says
woman's
that
division.
NXT says that they have the greatest women's division, but there's really only like four of them that I could think that are really good.
On that
Um,
level of being right
like
now.
especially Stephanie Vaquer. I really like her. Uh, Julia, I
Jordan
really
Grace,
like her. Jordan Grace, of course.
I like Jada Parker.
Jada Parker's not bad.
Jada
yeah,
Parker. I would
Um,
put her in that discussion.
I did like
Um,
Gigi Dolan, but they got rid of her. Like she was an
They got rid of
amazing
what,
Jordan.
wrestling.
Nathan?
She was the best
What?
female
What again?
wrestler on there.
What again,
Oh,
Nathan?
okay.
She had a lot of assets. Okay.
Okay.
Assets. Yeah, assets.
okay, okay. Like she has been with NXT since 2019, and they
Yeah.
have
He
done they've
has.
done nothing with her. So I mean,
She won a paper. She won in Stand and Deliver. She won the tag team
Yes, I don't
the
understand
But
why
then
they
gauntlet,
lost.
fucking
and then
released
see,
her.
lost.
yeah, but
Oh well.
I mean, that was
The
nothing.
only
She's gonna
thing
go to
she's done
AEW.
was
I can't.
relevant was with Mandy Rose or whatever during
hmm
that one
Oh
time.
yeah, with Toxic Attraction, yeah.
Yeah.
You remember when she got her fucking like she got like big booted into that fucking door
hmm
and her whole
Right.
like her she literally kicked the shit out of her head and like put her in the door.
Yeah, I do remember
Yeah.
that. All right, Gabe, you can go on.
Um. So yeah, after that Tony Storm match, it was just Jamie Hayter, Mercedes Moné stuff. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
Then we have a weird storyline to me: Bobby Lashley and the Hurt Cynical and MJF.
hmm
I
Yeah.
just
You can't explain what's going on to me. I have no idea.
I
it
think
doesn't make no fucking sense.
I think that was good at first, and now it's just kind of like, okay, Bobby Lashley's just going to keep giving the thumbs down. Who cares?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
I it doesn't make no sense to me. I get the part where him and MJF and MVP know each other for a long time, but why does he need to join the Hurt Syndicate?
Yeah, he's already a superstar in his own
He's
right.
got really
Yeah.
nothing to do. I mean, he's not going to be beating John Moxley anytime soon. Like, who is really going to be beating John Moxley anytime soon?
Maybe Will Ospreay.
Blech.
It's,
Don't even get
Yeah.
it.
it's
I was
probably
just
gonna
saying.
be Ospreay.
It's just
Probably
that.
gonna be Ospreay.
And like I
Not
said,
gonna
the tournament of the Owen Hart final between the men are Ospreay and Hangman.
And Hangman kind of spoiled that a while ago.
So,
Whenever that first was announced, and he goes, "Bruv, like now we know who the finals is." Like,
so yeah, Osprey might face Moxley at All In. I can see that.
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
you
Maybe.
might be right there.
Yep. Yep. But yeah, so Bobby Lashley tells MJF that he has to hurt someone to get into the Hurt Syndicate. Like,
He's hurt many people.
yeah,
Like emotionally, he's hurt many people.
He is literally like his rivals, Cody and Punk. I mean,
Yeah.
have you seen that shit?
Yeah, that's funny.
yeah, that again, weird segment to me,
Yeah.
but
Mm.
missed with
I'm
segment.
not really liking MJF
Well,
like right now.
Me too. I was a really big fan of NJF, and y'all know
Yeah.
this. But
Yeah.
like this segment was a little weird, and of course, he stands up to Bobby Lashley again, and then when Bobby Lashley gets mad, oh, I'm sorry. Like I get it, you're the
Yeah.
pussy heel, but like it's getting old.
Yeah.
Oh
I
man,
don't
yeah.
understand why, like, when he came back as a heel, MJF, when he should have
Yeah,
been a face heel going against heel Adam Cole.
yeah.
It
Yeah,
took like a year to get that match.
They like just completely dropped that.
Yeah.
And it's just
Until
like,
they picked it back up.
No.
yeah.
Love that storyline too.
Yeah, it was amazing,
Love
and
it.
then
It was
they
an
ruined
amazing
it.
storyline. Yeah. That was like the
I
one
think
thing
that's when
AEW
I really gave up on AEW.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just gave up on that storyline for a minute.
Hmm.
Yep. All right. So the ROH Television Championship between Nick Wayne and Jay Lethal. I mean, it was a decent match. Jay Lethal is old. I'm so sorry. This man is old.
I don't understand why he's still wrestling.
Why is Jeff Jarrett still wrestling?
Why was Sting still wrestling for all of those fucking
Jeff Jarrett was going after the world title.
I thought he was.
I thought he was having a retirement tour or whatever.
Yeah,
Oh, that was
on the same
that was
level as
bad.
John Cena. Oh God.
Yeah, they dropped that.
God damn, dude.
Oh man.
Okay, so Nick
Wayne,
Wayne.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Nick Wayne's a good talent, man. He's a good talent. I
Yeah.
like what he's doing with Christian,
Hmm.
Yeah.
being all that. With Nick Wayne, with his mom though, throws
That's a
me
little
off a little
weird.
bit.
Yeah. Like is
Yeah.
Christian sleeping with his mom? Is that?
That's what I kind
I'm
of
having
picture.
sex with your mom, Nick.
And he's like his new dad now.
Hey Nick
Yeah,
Wayne,
yeah.
I'ma fuck your mom now.
Something your dad couldn't do. Or some shit. Like,
Oh my
And Nick Wayne's
goodness.
just like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just like, okay, sure.
All
you
right.
know, that's illegal.
Where is Luchasaurus? Where's he at? Wasn't he supposed to be part of this?
I mean,
Was he injured? Maybe he might be injured.
He probably injured.
couldn't tell you.
Hmm.
I don't know what he's doing.
What was the name of Jurassic? Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus.
Jurassic Express.
Jurassic Express, yeah.
Okay, I was just making sure. A lot of people say Jungle Express, Jurassic Park.
Oh god.
So,
Yeah, but yeah.
did Nick
Yeah.
Wayne win or?
Oh, of course. Oh, why I would be not happy if he didn't win. But yes, he did win. And again, that match was okay
Nothing
at
terrible.
best. Yeah, it wasn't bad, but Jay Lethal could still go a little bit, but again, he's not what he used to be at all.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Then basically we just had our main event, which we kind of already talked about, which is Heyman Adam Page versus Kyle Fletcher, and of course, Heyman Adam Page won. Um,
It didn't look
do,
like it was a bad match from what I
oh
saw.
no, it was actually pretty good.
Saw some good
Not
spots.
Yeah, not too crazy, not like a spot fest like it normally is,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it was really good. Do y'all like the family that again, like y'all know of the Don Callis family?
Oh no, it makes no sense.
No,
Like they're not even
No,
really together. Don Callis is really just like who's is he up Kyle Fletcher's ass up right now? Like
yeah,
he
that's
is trying to
usually
be okay. He is literally the Paul Heyman wannabe. That's kind of like
yep,
how it is.
yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean everybody
He
wishes they
tries
were
to
Paul Heyman.
backstab.
I
He
mean,
tries to
yeah.
backstab
You can
every
feel
wrestler,
Roman's nuts.
and it has no meaning to it. What did he say?
No, he's with Seth's nuts now.
Yeah, he's on Seth and Braun Breaker's nuts. He's fucking getting gangbanged by both of them right now.
Yeah, tune in to watch this.
He's spearing his ass right fucking now.
Oh my
Braun
gosh!
Breaker's breaking Heyman.
I don't know. Did y'all see Seth whenever he went for the curb stomp? Braun
Oh,
looked
he
like he was
backed
having.
that thing up.
Yeah,
He's like, Breaker was like, break them!
Oh my gosh!
Okay, we're getting
Oh
on
my.
topic. Anyway.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe we just don't want to talk about AW or TNA. That's fine.
um, Josh Alexander. I don't know if y'all saw, but he's in AEW now. He's a
yeah,
part of the
Yeah.
family.
So he's part of the Don Callis
Um,
family. Okay.
Yeah, he had a match
yeah.
on Collision. I didn't watch Collision, by the way. I think
No,
Collision is a
no.
bunch of filler.
We
We're
are
I
just
know,
only
gonna
yeah.
supposed
watch
to talk about
Dynamite
Dynamite.
and then the main show for TNA. We're not gonna watch all the extra shows like that. No,
Yeah.
it doesn't
Um,
matter. Like
Yeah.
who the fuck? I'm not okay. I'm not gonna get
It
all
was
the
made for
AEW
CM
fans mad
Punk.
at me.
yeah, it was made for CM Punk, basically. So you can
Yeah,
And
where's
then he
CM
get
left.
Punk
away
at
from.
now? I don't know. He main evented WrestleMania. Anyways, keep going.
Oh, Nathan, no, Nathan, watch. Someone's gonna type in the comments. Night one, baby, man.
My bad. I
That
guess
should was
Collision's
be made
better.
of it. It's way better than
Yeah,
EC.
Collision's better. Yeah, 100%. But
Oh,
yeah,
man.
I mean that was basically all of Dynamite right there. That
Okay.
was
Okay, well, thank God.
So did Heyman
um,
win? Obviously, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Hey man,
I wanted to
Shit,
ask you before we move on to TNA. Were you upset that Josh Alexander went to AEW?
no, I think that's where he fits best, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
mean, he
think
would have
so.
been great in WWE,
Mm-hmm.
but I think to me that's where he fits best.
Do you think he's
I
gonna
think
win maybe a world champion in AEW, or you think he's just gonna be a jobber or like just jobbing?
Yeah, for right now, I don't see it. Again, him pairing himself with the family, it's not a great sign.
Yeah,
Not, not
yeah,
the best. He
I
needs
think
to though. The dude's great.
yeah.
I think he would have been good on like Friday Night SmackDown and going for that U.S. title. But like
Yeah,
he would have been good for going because I mean like him and Jacob probably would have had a great match honestly.
Yeah,
They really WWE doesn't really like TNA talent because look at what
Yeah,
like Joe
fucking
Hendry
buried
got
Joe Hendry
buried. I mean, yeah, he got the
at
opportunity, but he
WrestleMania.
got buried. He's the champion.
He was a TNA World Champion. He fucking got destroyed by Randy Orton.
yeah. I'm sure Joe
So
Hendry didn't care at all though,
no,
Yeah,
because
he
I
he
mean,
was
it was
fucking
an
wrestling
honor
at
for him.
WrestleMania against Randy Orton. I mean,
yeah. Two. That's my
Eh,
dream. Fighting Randy Orton at WrestleMania.
well,
Yeah, I bet it's fun.
they call it paying their dues. So
mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's not terrible.
All right. So for TNA, we don't really know a lot of the TNA wrestlers, so we're gonna try to keep up. Um,
Okay,
just
okay. It's it's funny. I have a lot more written down for TNA. So
well, it's probably a better show. So
But
yeah,
really, Nathan, you don't know that the most underrated wrestlers there, Dolph Ziggler. I
oh
mean,
my,
Nick Nemeth.
Um. Yeah,
Yep.
they kind of need to get rid of him. I think.
I mean, he can come
He's a
back to
burden
WWE. I don't care.
in
Gabe Bradley's favorite wrestler in the current,
One
like,
of them.
one of his
the
favorite
current
wrestlers is
era.
Dolph Ziggler. So
I
he's a
think he's so
big Dolph
underrated.
Ziggler
I
mark.
don't care.
Oh man, I had went to Genesis when they had it in Garland.
Oh
And
yeah.
back in January, that was I love TNA right now. I like TNA right now.
Yeah, I'm
It
interested to
seems like
watch
it's
it.
getting
So
better.
I feel like it's getting better
all
for
right,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
we'll let you recap that show.
Okay, so they just got done with Rebellion,
Okay.
which is one of the big things. Joe Hendry retained against Ethan Page and Kazarian, which is really good. The Hardys lost the tag team championships to the Nemeth boys.
Oh, so Dolph Ziggler got a champion. There you go.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, he held the TNA World Title too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Joe
he
Hendry
was.
beat him for it. Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Um,
Wasn't it Nick Nemeth's brother? Wasn't he in AEW for a little bit?
Yes.
Mm,
Yes.
yeah.
That
He
Yeah.
was a
indicated
jobber.
he was a jobber. Okay.
Yeah, don't remember him at
I
all.
mean, I don't really care for his brother.
He said, "Yeah, I don't remember him at all."
His brother is bad.
Yeah, his Ryan is Spirit
He's
Squad, right?
nowhere near
Um,
Dawson
Spirit Squad.
level.
That's what he looks like. Shit.
so y'all know Santana. I mean, he's pretty much okay. Yeah, so he had a match. He was going after the world championship.
Santana or Santino?
Santana,
Santana.
Oh, okay. I don't know Santana.
Santana Ortiz from the Inner Circle, right?
Yeah, Ortiz. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay, okay. Yes, I do know him. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So he's really big at TNA. So that dude is a psycho. Y'all know Sammy Callahan, right?
Mm-mm.
I believe so.
You know Sammy Callahan?
I might have to look
That
him up.
I'm pretty sure if y'all saw face, but he is he's like what's a WWE comparison? They do in extreme matches, he just goes crazy.
Okay.
And that's what they use him for a lot. He's a great talent, great tag team wrestler, obviously, but he in any extreme rules type match, he goes absolutely crazy. So he just had one at Rebellion and
It-
she did great.
nice.
Did great. So he won his match and he said he's going after the world championship, which, Joe Hendry versus Santana would be a good match.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't mind it at all.
Okay.
Wow, that was good. Yep. Oh, then they have a new championship, the International Championship.
Okay.
More championships. Great.
More championships.
More
Yippee.
championships. Great. So Steve Macklin won that. And he defended that. Defended it great in a match. But yeah, Steve Macklin's also a great talent, which I think he was talked about going to WWE after his TNA contract expired, but he ended up re-signing,
Oh, really?
which WWE would have had him. Oh, that would have been great.
Didn't it Moose
Wait.
did the same thing before he re-signed? He was thinking about going to WWE and then ended up re-signing with TNA.
Yeah. Yep.
Man, honestly, I would have thought Moose
Backlund
would have been
is-
great. He would have been a great fit for WWE too. Moose is a great superstar.
Is Steve Backlund related to Bob Backlund?
No.
Thank God.
I was about to say.
Thank God. No one wants to see Bob Backlund's fucking family
Bob
wrestle.
Backlund's son. Oh God.
Hey, William
He's gonna do
Regal's
the
son.
fucking finisher, and it's gonna be terrible.
So Eric Young and his group are jumping Steve Macklin, and they choked him out with a chain on the ropes, and
Oh shit.
it looked like they were hanging him.
Oh my
And-
God.
Yes, I'm concerned what TNA is doing, but it looked like they were hanging him.
Oh,
So I
thank
guess
God Logan Paul wasn't there.
Okay.
Oh.
Guys, I think there's a dead body.
Guys, I think it's someone hanging.
Okay. Keep going.
oh man. Moose and Zach Wentz had an amazing X Division Championship match. I'm
Okay.
big fan. Moose and any smaller guy
Yeah.
is just a great match. and this was his championship rematch from back before even Moose even won the championship
Okay.
because Mike Bailey had beat Zach Wentz and then Moose had beat Mike Bailey. So
And Mike
yeah,
Bailey's now in AEW, right? Okay.
yeah,
Speedball. Okay, keep going.
he might be doing a whole bunch of Speedball. Mike Bailey might do a whole bunch of different stuff because he's been doing like DPW. He's been doing smaller indie stuff too. So he's just
Gotcha.
all over the place.
Gotcha.
But yeah, great match. Moose is in a group called the System with Moose, Eddie Edwards, was it? I think Kurt Hawkins, I think, is in there
Yeah.
as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Alicia Edwards, which is weird because she's with Moose a lot more than she is with her husband.
Hmm.
Even though they're in the same
You
group,
know
but
what's going on there?
hey, hey, I don't know.
They're gonna recreate that scene of
He's
Sinners.
moosing.
Sinners. It was funny. I had a friend. He was like, "Man, somebody gave him that name Moose, and it wasn't himself." But
Yeah. Yeah.
um, and then teenage was
You don't want to think, Tyler. You don't want to think Moose giving you back shots.
What the fuck?
oh my god!
I'm
Oh,
moosing it.
oh my
I'm
goodness!
boosting it.
Oh man, Santino, and he is the director of authority over
There
there.
he is. There he is.
Love it,
Yeah.
love it,
Yep.
love
There's some
it.
system in WWE.
Put it
Does he
all
still
up
have the
here.
unibrow?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
does he
believe
still
so.
have the unibrow?
I believe so.
It's close. It's close enough.
No.
Oh man,
The
it looks
brow.
crazy. It's um Alicia Fox or whatever what's her name? Her name is
She's still around.
but
Okay.
Okay, yeah,
she
I did
just
not
made her
know that.
debut. Just
Really?
made her debut. Yeah.
Wow, that's useless. Okay.
Yep. And she's getting a TNA World Heavyweight Championship shot without even wrestling a match. By the way,
That's probably
Did
not the right
Indy
move there.
Hartwell just arrive too?
huh?
Indy Hartwell, she just
Oh
arrived.
yes. She arrived at Rebellion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. I do like
She's
Indy
still trying to get
Hartwell.
that
Mhm.
crossover.
I think she
Probably.
was
Yeah,
underrated.
she's trying to come back to WWE probably.
She's trying to get that WWE.
She's trying to make her way back to Dexter.
Well, I think Dakota Kai and them will probably go to TNA still.
Yeah, I
I
think
think so.
I
Dakota
think she
Kai would
does.
be a perfect fit in TNA.
She
I
does.
think Cora Jade too. I
I'm
think
hoping
is going
that's
to
where she
TNA.
Cora
goes.
Jade, maybe, yeah. That's
Yeah.
wild
No,
they got rid
I
of Cora Jade. I need to ask Gabe about that. What do you think about that, dude? Cora Jade.
That makes no sense. I will say though, I think her in ring has taken a step back, maybe a
Yeah.
little bit after her
Yeah.
injury.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it doesn't make any sense. You could have had her and Roxanne on a silver platter in the main
Yes,
roster. It
exactly.
I
doesn't
think
make sense. To me.
Too injury prone though. That's the thing.
that
I
is
agree.
a big factor. But Bradley saying, or what y'all were saying about her going to TNA, I just feel like she's gonna go to AEW. That's I just think
Then
that.
wasn't she there already?
Cora?
I believe
No, I don't think
No,
so.
I was
no,
thinking about somebody else. Somebody else was
but
there.
I feel like that's where she's gonna go. That's just
Probably.
me.
Oh man, I can't. They need to go to T. But the thing is, though, them going to TNA. I mean, they don't have to get put on NXT, but imagine like
Exactly.
they're
Like,
in
I'm
TNA. And
back.
Well, I bet Punk is like to Cora. Don't go to AEW. Trust me.
And Shawn Michaels like,
That's probably what
fuck.
it is. God damn it.
I tried to get rid of him.
oh, it's so great. Oh, speaking of the Moose situation, they just had Ultimate X for the X Division Championship.
That's the
Yeah.
You know
one
where
with the
they?
rope, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I seen a spot. One of the guys, he jumped off and nobody caught him. He just went right on the
Yeah.
fucking ground,
Well,
dude.
okay,
Nobody caught him.
I saw the clip. Matt Cardona fucking moved away. He moved out of the way. I saw this, and there was a slow motion fucking video, and when he's jumping down, all you see is Matt Cardona move out of the fucking way.
That's
So he just
crazy.
lands right on the
He
floor.
probably has a toy that he wants, and he's not giving it
Yeah.
to him. Yeah, you know Mike Cardona likes some toys.
Yeah.
Apparently.
He loves
I
the
wonder.
toys more than Chelsea Green.
I wonder how many Chelsea Green toys he has.
Probably a lot.
He does.
And
Okay.
I don't want to know what he's doing.
I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say it.
No, don't say it.
Don't get us canceled.
Okay.
Yeah. There. So the destination match. So you have to unstrap the title and then land with both feet on the floor.
Okay.
So they were doing a spot where Leon Slater, great talent. I think he needs to TNA is gonna have a gym with him. He's a young guy, almost like a Javon Evans
Okay.
type of thing. He had a spot in that match where he did like I think it was a shooting star or something it was crazy. He got the title, unhooked it, and he was coming to go down, and Moose speared him, but his both feet didn't touch the floor, so Moose just picked up the title and won.
Oh wow.
But if you watch the replay, both feet hit the floor. Yeah.
Both feet
It's like the
touch
Shawn
floor.
Michaels incident.
Yeah. Both feet touch the floor before Mookie was speared him.
Yeah.
Yes, and then he dropped the title, and so they were like, "Oh, let's review it." And the review shows both feet hitting the floor with the title in hand.
And Moose
And I'm
was like,
"Come on,
yeah.
man."
Yeah, I won.
That's
And
fucking
I
funny.
love it. There was a poll on X where it's like, "Who should be X Division champion?" And most people are like Leon Slater.
Yeah.
Wow.
If he went like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like both feet did hit the floor.
Was that the main event
Of what? Of
of
No.
TNA?
no,
Oh, okay.
no.
Awesome.
Well, that happened at Rebellion,
Okay,
but
gotcha.
yeah, the Saturday before. I was gonna talk. We talk about this too. I think wrestling needs to do a lot more of if it happens, it happens, and if you correct it, then correct it. Like I feel like
Exactly.
they should have gave him the title, and then you could have had Moose beat him on this episode of TNA.
It's a
You know?
fake show. You could do whatever the fuck you want. Okay? Exactly. If it happens, it happens. Okay? He won the title. Have Moose beat him the next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think professional wrestling in general just needs to get better
Yeah.
at that.
Yeah, I agree.
Personally,
That's
yeah.
I couldn't agree more because it bothers me sometimes, dude. If a wrestler forgets to kick out, that's a 3. They lost the match. Like
Yeah.
you
Like,
can't
can
have
you
the
break?
ref 1, 2. Can I do it?
Yeah, remember Seth and Damian Priest at Money in the Bank?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh man.
I just realized my one mic was not even plugged in, so I
I
just
mean, we can
plugged
still
it in.
hear you fine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say I couldn't tell the difference.
Mm-mm.
Let's see. Robert Stone. I don't know if y'all know who that is.
Mm-mm.
From
Uh,
NXT, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Um, he is under investigation of Santino, and they're doing some weird storyline between them two, and I don't know how it's gonna pay off between that. But Robert Stone is the manager of Alicia Fox.
Okay.
So they're doing weird things. Which
He
yeah,
got released, right? Too? From NXT?
where
Okay.
possibly I'm not even sure.
Yeah.
T- Tessa Blanchard.
Oh gosh.
Tessa Blanchard.
Oh, no.
Oh no. Oh
Yeah.
no.
So we don't like Tessa Blanchard around here. I mean, well, other than what she did, but
Yeah, is that the one that said says some things?
yeah, at Genesis,
Yeah.
she's a racist chance where
Yeah.
we were going all over the place with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's. Other than like, she's a great talent. I think she's one of the best women's professional
Dude,
wrestlers
Hulk
in the
Hogan
world
should
right now.
manage her. He should go back to
Oh,
TNA
my.
and manage her.
Manager is crazy. Oh god. Yeah, listen, everyone's gonna fucking come at you for that.
Yep. Nathan's just trying to
Everybody
get
knows that
involved.
I hate Hulk Hogan. It's okay.
Yeah.
A
All
lot of
right,
people
keep
do.
going.
Yeah, she lost her TNA World Championship match against Slamovich. That's a great name, isn't it?
Yeah.
Slamovich.
Slamovich.
We're gonna name it Slamovich.
Vince came up with that one right
Yeah, I
there.
think that was a Vince McMahon
Yeah.
creation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was great. Yeah, I guess she's on her way back to try to win the world title. Nothing too crazy.
Okay.
I guess I don't watch TNA that much, but there was this match between Jody Threat and Maggie Lee. I guess two young women who were just trying to solidify themselves.
Okay.
Decent match. I don't have a problem with it at all, but I had no idea what was going on.
Yeah. That's all right.
Yeah, then pretty much had our so Leon Slater had a match against KC. Just go KC,
Casey.
and top or sorry, flop dollar. Sorry,
Flop dollar.
Oh, Flop Dollar. Oh
is
shit.
is KC's manager. I guess they're in a group or whatever, and
Okay.
right. That was actually a really good match. Those two guys are like high flyers type guys, and so they had a great match.
You're talking about Flop Dollar, right?
Yeah, he's a high flyer.
They're
Yeah.
definitely a high flyer.
I mean, him and Jay Uso would be best friends.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Gabe's the biggest Jey Uso mark. Don't hurt his feelings.
Right, hey man, hey
Jay
man,
hit
yeah,
that.
Hey, I
relax.
was
Fine,
happy
good.
that Jay won the title. I was happy about that shit.
Yeah, he's the best. He's the best Samoan to ever do it. Anyway, no, but
Okay, I'm not gonna say all that.
Oh,
Now. I'm not gonna say all that. Now. That's
okay.
crazy, Gabe. That is crazy. You know that is the Rock or Roman Reigns. Gabe.
I even
You're
have
doing
Jacob
this
over
shit.
Jay. I'm sorry.
Wow.
my fault. Behind Nia Jax. Dang it, my fault,
damn.
guys.
Yeah.
I would say Nia Jax is better. I'm joking.
Okay, Dave. She is the worst. No, Tamina's the worst. Never mind.
Yeah, Tamina's
Yeah,
the worst.
that's the worst. Oh no.
God, don't even get me started.
Oh gosh. They were at our main event. Joe Hendry and the Hardys facing the Nemeth Boys and Frankie Kazarian.
I saw that the Hardy Boys and Joe Hendry came out to.
I
They were clapping
believe
together.
in the Hardys.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny. I liked that.
And then it transitions to the Hardy Boys thing. That was funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
nice.
Yeah, I mean that was the TNA main event. Great match. Nothing too crazy. They've had multiple 6-man tags integrating each other before, especially when Joe Hendry was fighting Nick Nemeth, last year and the beginning of this year. Big news though, Trick Williams attacks Joe Hendry.
Mm-hmm.
After the match.
Or during the match and made the
Or-
Nimitz and
yeah,
all that win.
that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess it'll be
So
Trick.
Trick
and,
is a heel now, right?
Yeah, he's a
kinda-
heel.
Yeah, peace heel.
He's a heel.
You would say so.
He became a heel after Rebellion. Actually,
Yeah.
that's when he actually did the heel turn.
It's going. Yeah, I think it's going to be Drake versus Hendry at NXT, whatever the next pay per
The
view.
I think
battlegrounds.
it's sacrifice.
Battleground.
Let's. Well, I think they might do it at the TNA event just because it'll be for the world title.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I think it's
Unless,
sacrifice.
unless he's doing
next
a non-title match just so he beats Joe Hendry and then faces Oba again.
I kind of want Joe to win. Like,
Yeah,
I
I
want
want Joe
Joe. I
Hendry
want
to
Joe to.
win.
I want no. I'm saying I want Joe Hendry to win though.
yeah.
And face
TNA
Oba.
needs to get a win over WWE or NXT.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, they have it on their show, but I think what they're doing is just if you're on TNA guy's gonna win. If you're on NXT is gonna
Yeah.
win.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's just how they do it there.
I think the only time is when Moose beats someone on NXT. I forgot, but he beat someone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I think that was for the X Division Championship too.
Mhm.
So I think
Yeah.
that was
Was it Wesley?
Yeah.
No, I don't think it was Wesley.
No,
May have been Javon Evans.
it was before he fought Oba Femi.
It may have been Javon.
I don't. What's that
Wait,
triple?
who was it? Are you talking about Hendry facing someone or
No,
No,
Moose. He
Moose
fought
beat someone
someone.
on NXT.
He fought
no? He only fought
Obafemi.
Oba. He only fought Oba.
No, he fought someone before that.
I think it was Lexus King.
Yeah,
Lexus
I think it
Lexus
might have been.
King. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Oh,
Volume
but
would be
was that at
Lexus King.
TNA or?
No,
It
NXT.
was on NXT.
Oh,
Yeah, it didn't beat him.
So that
Yeah,
was the
but
show.
yeah, yep. I will say it TNA storylines and just they had all better show this week. They're way
Okay.
better.
I was gonna say like we should do. We
Reviews.
should keep track on who was better this week. And I was gonna say, do you think AEW was better or TNA?
TNA.
Yeah,
Just blown out of the water.
How about y'all write this down? Just as like
Yeah.
a tally thing.
I'll write it down in my
We
notes
should we
right
do
now.
this? Should we do this for Raw, SmackDown, and NXT?
Hmm.
We can.
Yeah, yeah. I feel
Just see
like
what
they
show's
all
better.
need to.
Just have a little fun with it.
Yeah,
And wherever AEW and NXT have that pay per view, we could say which one was better.
I just think overall AEW storylines are just shit
yeah.
and
It
lackluster right
means
now.
nothing sometimes. Like they're like the tag team match, for instance. They're just put together.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I don't want to see Okada and Omega again. Like we've seen that shit in Japan, and we've
Didn't they say
like,
this is the last time because of Kenny Omega's problem?
yeah,
Diverculitis or something.
yeah.
yeah. Well, I know Kenny's probably gonna be
He's
probably gonna be
he has to
retiring
be
pretty
done.
soon.
So.
It's looking like that at least.
That condition's like really bad for if you're wrestling.
And I don't have a problem with Kenny Omega. I think he's a great superstar. Definitely one of the greatest wrestlers in the generation, or in our generation right now.
So Gabe, how did you
So,
watch Because can I watch AEW on HBO? Because I heard that
I
they.
th-
I know
They're
yeah,
they.
yeah. I
streaming
think
on Max, I think.
yeah, I think you can. I think you can watch AEW there.
Okay.
You know what's
Not the
crazy?
paper.
Yeah, the pay-per-views, now it's funny. You still have to pay $60 even though it's on HBO Max.
you
Yeah.
gotta pay $60 just to
Yeah.
watch the preview on Max.
For
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now, I
it's
think.
on Max, but you still have to pay 60
That
bucks to
is,
watch.
bro. That is a scam. That is
I
such a
think
fucking
just for right
scam,
now, I think they're going to change it later.
dude. That is the
Hopefully,
biggest fucking scam I've ever heard of.
hopefully. That's like WWE put on Peacock. Oh, I still gotta pay $60. Like that makes no
Yeah.
That makes
sense
no fucking sense, bro.
at all.
Mm.
But yeah, AEW's on the route to Double or Nothing, so definitely their storylines now are just the Owen Hart final. It is yeah. I don't know what they're doing.
The only match that looks good right now for Double or Nothing is the Joe and Moxley match on Double or Nothing.
No, it's two. It's like I think it's the like Wednesday before. It's on Dynamite.
So they don't even have the AEW World Title being defending on.
It's not even going to be
pay-per-view.
dependent on the pay per view. That's so
That is
stupid.
I
that
mean,
makes no
What
sense.
the hell?
unless they pull like was it MJF and CM Punk? How they did all that? Unless they do that, then no, not looking
Nah,
like it.
that
I mean,
makes no sense, man.
I don't like either Samoa Joe or John Moxley. I'm not looking forward to that match at all. So
Samoa Joe is good, but John Moxley, I don't know.
I don't like John Moxley in
You and
AEW.
John Moxley
John Moxley.
murdered Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, he
Yes,
murdered Dean
yes, he did.
Ambrose.
Okay, in my opinion, I like John Moxley more than Dean Ambrose. In my opinion.
Wow.
So
Really?
why?
Wow.
I mean, what? Okay, what did okay Dean? What did Dean do? Come on, guys. I'm sorry. What?
World Title.
He was way better on the mic, and he
He
was
was better on the
Okay,
mic
that's
in
fair.
WWE.
Okay, that's fair.
And John Moxley, he bleeds every single match. It gets on my nerves.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
that yeah.
he doesn't have to bleed every match. It's something special that they save it for,
Yes.
in my opinion.
Like the
Yeah.
CM Punk and Drew McIntyre match at Hell in a Cell, that was the perfect moment for like them bleeding. Like
I do like John Moxley's finisher better than Dean Ambrose's finisher.
Yes, I like that.
I wish he
Oh,
does that.
the Bulldog choke? That
No,
finish?
No, the Death
No,
Rider.
no.
What do they call it?
It doesn't beat anyone! It doesn't didn't beat nobody. The bulldog choke is what beats people for
Oh
him.
yeah, yeah.
I know,
I'm
but I'm just
super
saying
clean.
that's the better finisher.
The
Yeah,
paradigm shift, or
Well, Osprey's the same way. He does all those cool moves.
Yes.
A late finisher beats him.
But yeah, I don't understand why. What's his one finisher where he fucking picks him up and does that one like
oh
that?
yeah,
That should be his finisher.
Oz Cutter?
Yeah, the Oz Cutter. I feel like that should be his finisher.
I think so. Oz Cutter. I don't know.
I like the hidden blade. I like the move because
Hidden Blade
if
too,
that move
but-
actually connects to you, I mean that's
you're
knocking you
knocked
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's not
But
bad.
like Cesaro, isn't his finisher just a clothesline? Or
Yes.
Claudia?
Ricochet.
Anyway.
Half of
Ricochet-
AEW's roster is a short arm clothesline for the finisher.
yeah.
They
Ricochet.
hit all these insane moves.
What happened to Ricochet's finisher with the 630?
I think he stopped
We're just
doing
gonna
that
do-
because he didn't want to do it no more. Honestly,
We're just gonna
'cause-
do
I
this.
think
We're
it's
gonna
hurting
point
them
at you
every
and
time
do
it's
a
over.
fucking clothesline. 1,
Oh,
2, 3.
yeah.
What the fuck?
It's because he's shooting them before.
Yeah, he's shooting him just before. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's terrible.
Well,
That's
so
I was gonna let y'all know before we end today's podcast. Next week, I want y'all to find one indie wrestler to talk about. Okay.
I already know mine because I've been talking
Me and
about
Nathan
him.
know
Okay,
ours.
okay. Are we considering NWA an indie show?
Yes,
I would say so.
I would say so. So
Because
any,
a lot of the indie shows like revolve around
I
NWA.
think I already know
Yeah.
who I'm gonna pick.
I already know who I'm picking.
Oh gosh.
Just like find a description and read about the description. I think that'd be fun.
A quick thing. Did y'all see Natalia going to NWA to fight Kenzie Page for the NWA Women's Championship?
I did not see that. I would
I
think
think
he'd be
Natalia
fighting
should
the
just
other
stay there.
Natalia.
Oh, bro, I'm talking about twins, same name and everything.
Exactly.
It makes no sense. Makes no sense. But yeah, they're having a show. I think it's tonight or something. They're having it in Philly at the. But yeah, she's fighting for the NWA World Championships. It's Kenzie Page.
Did you see WrestleMania weekend? Karrion Kross fought Kratos from NWA. You remember?
What? I
Yeah.
did not see
At
that.
GCW, the blood
It
sport
was a
thing or
blood
whatever.
sport, man.
That blood sport
Yeah.
shit? Yeah, dude, he fucking Carrion was literally like doing those or like those like suplexes. Dude,
Oh,
he
dude,
was
I saw,
making
yeah.
him land. He was landing right on his fucking head.
That guy
every
Kratos
time.
though is really cool. Like
Yeah,
It's-
he
we
is.
we went to the NWA show, me and Gabe, and we saw him and his tag team partner. I forgot his name, but he was crazy too. But that guy Kratos, he's insane.
Yeah.
Dang, it's so great.
So next week's schedule is going to look very different. Saturday we are doing the main shows, which is Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. We'll be recapping that. Sunday will be AEW and TNA, and Backlash. So Backlash is next Saturday, but we'll be recapping that next Sunday.
Yeah. So we'll be
Are we doing predictions on all that on Saturday, right?
yeah, we could do that Saturday
Yeah, we
morning.
can.
Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Saturday
We'll
is going to
record.
be probably our longest show, just from going on. It'll probably be our longest show.
Yeah, because I mean we're covering all 3 shows for WWE.
Yeah.
A lot of wrestling, folks. A lot of wrestling we're going to be watching. So, well, anyways, I think that's it for today. Anybody else got anything else to talk about?
Nothing really. Nathan, did you put the server for YouTube?
Yeah, I did. I
Okay.
did.
Yep.
So
Alright.
yeah, we got the server link for our Discord and one of the YouTube things.
Oh.
To the bio, I think. I forget.
Are we wanting to do a trivia before we end it or no?
We can. Let's do it real quick.
Yeah.
Trivia?
Also, in 2 weeks, NXT and AEW are both sharing a pay-per-view on the same day.
Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna
Like,
work.
y'all know. Yeah. NXT Battleground Double or Nothing are on the same day.
Oh, they're on the same day. Okay.
Yeah, NXT's like earlier, and then Double
So
or
me
Nothing.
and Gabe will watch the more fun show, NXT, and Bradley and Tyler.
No, I'm good on AEW. I'm good. Tyler, you got that?
I have not watched one AEW pay per view because again, $60 is out of your
Yeah.
I think we should just read the results on AEW Double or Nothing just for right now, because we can't. $60 for a pay-per-view is kind of stupid. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
that is ridiculous. That it's that fucking
We'll
much.
just like
That
read the results
is a
on like
scam.
Sundays.
And stuff we see on Instagram or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could do that. That's
Yeah.
fine.
But we'll
Sorry,
recap
folks.
NXT.
We're not rich.
We'll recap NXT Battleground for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Gabe. If you
Okay.
want to come over to my house or whatever, we could watch that at my house.
Oh yeah.
Of NXT.
Yeah. Do that.
let's see. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna do this one that I saw. It says which superstar's entrance music contains the lyrics "They broke mold when they made me."
They broke mold when they made me.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
The
Oh, we're
answers
also going to
are
keep a tally of this because so Tyler will be asking the trivia questions. How about that? And then me,
yes.
Bradley, and Gabe will be going
Oh,
against
y'all are
each other.
screwed.
Bradley's really good at this trivia stuff,
Y'all are screwed.
so
This
I'm gonna
one
keep.
says so it's either A. Shawn Michaels, C. Billy Gunn, B. Dolph Ziggler, or D. Mr. Perfect.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
Mr.
I got
Perfect
it.
didn't have
That's why
any
not Mr.
lyrics
Perfect.
in his song.
Mhm. So that eliminates
Um,
Mr. Perfect.
They break mold when they make.
I
Oh,
think
I
it's
already
Dolph
got it.
Ziggler.
Oh, Ziggler, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Dolph Ziggler.
Okay.
Yeah.
I said
Okay,
it
I
first,
have
so I get the point.
yeah, Nathan got the point.
You know what? Say the rules next time, Nathan. But you know that's fine. I already had it. I already had
We'll do
it.
we'll
That's why I
do
was lost.
we'll do up
Okay,
to
let's do
up
another
to
one. Let's do another one
we'll
real
do
quick.
we'll do up to 3 questions. So
Three
this is the
trivia
second one.
questions. Okay.
Yeah, 3
Okay.
trivia.
Okay.
Which of the following championships has John Cena never held? A. The Intercontinental Championship. B. The U.S. title. C. The Tag Team, and D. The WWE World Tag Team Championship.
Intercontinental.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that one was such an easy.
I don't
ass
think you
one.
should give us answers. We should just try to let
Yeah,
No?
us.
I think we
Okay.
should just name them out. But that's
Unless
my
unless you
point.
like don't know for a little bit, then you
Yeah.
might.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 Okay, so Bradley got a point on that. Gabe's in
All
last
right.
place. That's crazy.
Question 3. Edge and Christian's famous 5-second poses were according to them for the benefit of those with
Flash photography.
flash
I
photography. Okay.
I did
Damn.
not know that.
He's an edge mark. Of course he's gonna know that.
Hey, he's the edge.
Yeah.
Flash
He
photography.
was
Yeah.
edge more than me,
That
I
is
guess.
correct.
That was fun. Okay, yeah, we should do
Yeah.
that every week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll do up to 3 trivia questions every podcast.
Yeah.
I think we should mix it up though on the trivia. Who tells like each week?
Yeah, just so Token Tyler
Okay.
can play. Yeah.
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 All right. I'll put Tyler's name in here. Okay. All
But
right. Well, I
yeah.
think that's it. Thanks for watching, y'all. I'm your host, Nathan Bain. We got Gabe Jones, Tyler Bain, and Bradley Bain. Thank you, Gabe, for going through AEW and watching TNA for us. That was
Yeah, I'm so
amazing.
sorry for that, man.
Yeah.
Pain.
I'm so sorry for that.
But it's been fun. We got part 2, the final part of the greatest wrestler of all time bracket. Gabe was not a part
Please
of
watch
that,
that.
but please
watch
watch
shit.
that. It was really fun. You might hate
And
it.
then I hope everyone knows. Just text in the comments down below and say "fuck you, Nathan" for what he did. I just want you to just text that for me.
Well, anyways, thanks for watching. It's been great. We're the Ring Banter Podcast. We'll see y'all next week.